What is something legal that should be illegal? Subscription to an emailing list without a previous email confirmation. In Canada it's required to have a double opt-in, once on the site, and then clicking the confirmation button and the email it triggers. Pop-up ad / fake confirm, OK download etc buttons. You have 69 virus on your computer. Click here to clean your PC, or whatever you are using. They even get the phone brand right, and get rid of it. *YO you will have 69 viruses on your computer. Click here to get them. Robo-telemarketing! ! Get called 3 times a day by a machine saying it's in reference to my credit card accounts. I don't freaking have any credit card accounts! ! This very often is illegal, just barely enforced, sadly. Usually cause the scammers are located outside the US. Hospital / specialists sending you a bill before they even send it to insurance. Do you know how many people pay for the bill without even looking at it or questioning it? They double dip. It's so messed up. That should be a felony, considering how much they upcharge. The state some people leave public bathrooms in should somehow be illegal. I mean, whoever is wiping shit on the wall should at least be fined. Free trials that auto charge when they run out. The only thing worse is the sign up for free. First we need your card details, then you can sign up for a free. Why do they need the card details for it to be free sign up? ? The comment you replied to explained this. Colleges / universities charging you money to access your official school transcripts. Bankrupting sick people with medical bills. I didn't realize how easy it was for someone to be bankrupted by medical bills until yesterday. It's absolutely insane. I had lunch with a friend who had to leave our AmeriCorps program due to health issues. The doctors don't even know what's causing everything, but she's had heart problems, high cholesterol, she's just starting 40mg doses of Lipitor, and she's already on antifungal meds. Her doctors are completely stumped, but she told me she's going to have to file for bankruptcy soon at age 25. Fucking insane. Medical bills are the #1 cause of bankruptcy in the US. Where the fuck do your taxes go? The military industrial complex, the prison industrial complex, politician / lobbyist / mega corporations interests, and occasionally, roads. DRM that prevents people from accessing content they paid for. None of this temporary license shit. If you buy a song it should be yours and the company you bought it from should not be able to delete it off your PC or flip a switch to make it unplayable. Locking down electronics against third-party software. If I buy a desktop it's standard that I'll be able to install my preferred version of Windows, Linux, BSD, etc. The same should be true for consoles. See Sony releasing an update that removed the PlayStation's ability to run Linux, and Nintendo doing the same to the Switch and phones. See Huawei, Samsung USA, and every other company that doesn't offer bootloader unlocks. Insurance companies getting to decide what medication or treatments a patient can get access to. Doctors are the only people who should be deciding these things. Wait, what? Insurance companies decide what? ? Where the hell do you live? Pretty common in the US. I've had eczema, skin condition, since I was a child. It's pretty much gone away with age, but I had a little flare up this summer. Went to the doctor and got a prescription for some cream that'll help with it. Same stuff I'd used years ago, but when I went to get it filled insurance denied it. Cost around $120 to pay out of pocket for it. Insurance wants me to try another cream instead of what my doctor prescribed. I talked to my mother about it, and she mentioned I had been put on the cream they wanted me to try when I was a kid, and that it didn't really help back then. Hence why the doctor had been prescribing the current cream. Playing noises like ringtones, vehicle sirens and doorbells on the radio ads. It pisses me off. And a microwave beeping. Convenience fees for paying taxes and bills online. It's literally saying back quote, "That was too easy for you. Now you have to pay us." Exit X's as part of your ad when it's not real. Requiring a doctor's note to get the day off. Super annoying, especially when you are too sick for work/school, but not sick enough to be inclined to pay for going to the doctor. God, I hate that. I ran into that recently when my manager asked for a doctor's note, then when I showed up coughing my lungs out and sounding like I deep-throated a salt lick, he was suddenly, "Oh, I meant I'd prefer it if you had a doctor's note, but you can just call out fuck you oof." My workplace is super shitty about a lot of things, but one of the more reasonable things they do is not require a doctor's note until you've missed 3 consecutive days. If you're that sick, you'll probably go to the doctor. If you've got a bad cold or a bit of a stomach bug, the worst of it will probably clear up by then. Child marriage. Child beauty pageants. Creepy. Just ugh. Honestly, beauty pageants are borderline child abuse. Some of the things those kids have to go through must really affect them later on, tbh. Politicians setting their own salary. If their pay reflected their work, they'd be on regular welfare instead of their corporate welfare. The salary of politicians is capped in my country. They haven't gotten any better because of it. And many of them still disappear into corporate board, pseudo-corporate boards, or pseudo-government boards in puffs of dubiousness after their political careers. Leaving those fake $20/50/$100 bill pamphlets at a tip. You are a literal piece of shit if you do that to someone. I used to be a server, and it never failed that during Sunday brunch I'd get the church group. There was always at least one fucker that would leave those bills as my tip. On more than one occasion, members of this group told me I should be ashamed of myself for working on the Lord's Day. Businesses selling your data to send you ads. Even the FBI thinks it should be illegal. Come on now. Private prisons. Was 100% shocked to learn this is how our prison system operates. Could not believe it. How many people are in jail on weed charges just keeping the prison full for the state to maintain a contract with a private organization. When a private prison is set up, the owning company has an agreement or contract with the state government. The state has a minimum number of prisoners they need to keep in that prison, most likely to ensure the prison is always profitable. If the state does not maintain that number of prisoners, they have to pay the private company additional money. I'm not making this up. This is how private prisons are run. They're an episode of Adam Ruins Everything dedicated to this. Jehovah's Witnesses not letting their children get blood transfusions to save their lives. It's sinful in their eyes. A friend of mine's parents were part of a church that forbids blood transfusions. When she was injured and needed blood, her father approved it, and when questioned, said, "Well, I said they could, so it's my sin, not hers. And God will have to sort out whether the sin of it outdoes the responsibility he gave me to protect my children the best I'm able." They were kicked out of their church, which is how they ended up at ours. Sounds like the father know what's actually important. Holding your phone like you're about to eat it with the loudspeaker on while talking in public. Or those cunts that listen to YouTube/music without headphones in public, usually on trains and buses. True, but it may be slightly better than the people in the 80s and 90s who ran around with boomboxes jacked up to maximum, sucking down a pack of tea batteries every 30 minutes. Bluetooth boomboxes, usually JBL or other make. I live in Hamburg, Germany, and the amount of shitheads in bad tracksuits carrying those things round, pumping out horrendous Turkish/German hip hop. You wanna sit in a quiet park by the river and drink a beer? Sorry, your evening's about to be ruined. Charging tax on used vehicles. The government. First tax was so good. What about second tax?